there's a vicious rumor floating around that I think could really hurt Mitt Romney. I heard he passed universal health care when he was governor of Massachusetts. Someone should get to the bottom of that. And I know just the guy to do it. Donald Trump is here tonight. Now, I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac? All kidding aside, obviously we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience. For example, no, seriously, just recently in an episode of Celebrity Apprentice at the steakhouse, the men's cooking team did not impress the judges from Omaha Steaks. And there was a lot of blame to go around, but you, Mr. Trump, recognized that the real problem was a lack of leadership. And so ultimately you didn't blame Little John or Meat Loaf. You fired Gary Busey. And these are the kind of decisions that would keep me up at night. Say what you will about Mr. Trump, he certainly would bring some change to the White House. Let's see what we've got up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially running for President of the United States.
The one guy that had some special interest that I know of that tried to get me to change my views on something that was generous and gave me money was Donald Trump. He wanted casino gambling in Florida.
I didn't want
Yes, you did.
Totally false.
You wanted it, and you didn't get it because I was
it.
opposed to casino gambling
I promise I
before,
would've
during,
gotten it.
and after. And that's not, I'm not going to be bought by anybody.
I promise, if I wanted it, I would have gotten it.
This is a tough business to run for
I know,
president.
you're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is principled.
tough.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to the presidency.
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 3, so
Doesn't matter.
far I'm doing better.
Doesn't matter.
So far I'm doing better. You know, you started off over here, Jeb. You're moving over further and further. Pretty soon you're going to be off the end.
This doesn't do a thing to solve the problem.
One at a time.
It sounds more.
Hugh, go ahead.
Ted, the problem with Ted is he walks in with the Bible, holds up the Bible. You know, I call him Lion Ted.
I've heard that.
Puts down the Bible, and then he lies. I've never seen a man lie this much. But
he is not going to be the nominee. I mean, what Donald Trump is doing right now is running as a more likable Pat Buchanan with a protectionist, nativist platform that will not sell to a majority of Republicans.
And Donald Trump, who is not going to be the nominee, which
Donald Trump is not going to be the Republican nominee, period. Flat out, I guarantee you that.
I'll leave it to you to speculate on how this whole race is going to go. I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
And if you look at the frenzied panic that he wants the race to suddenly be over now that he's won his home state, it shows why Donald is scared.
Donald, you're not going to be able to insult your way to the presidency. That's not going to happen.
Well, I don't think it's likely that Donald Trump will be the nominee.
95 delegates with the following bound delegates. 89 Trump, 6 Kasich.
Yeah. Madam Secretary, New York, the Empire State, proud to be the home of Donald J. Trump, and proud that we were the first state to cast a majority of our primary votes for Donald Trump. Proud that he won 61 of our 62 counties and more than 60% of the vote. And we are proud that we have as one of our delegates, Donald J. Trump, Jr.
Well, thank you very much, Ed. Thank you to my family, Eric, Ivanka, Vanessa, Laura, Tiffany, everyone here, all of our supporters in the great state of New York, even in the places that aren't so conservative. We've had such incredible support, you won't believe it. We're going to put New York into play this time around. Yeah! I have the incredible honor of not only being a part of the ride that's been this election process, and to watch as a small fly on the wall what my father has done in creating this movement, because it's not a campaign anymore, it's a movement. Speaking to real Americans, giving them a voice again. And it is my honor to be able to throw Donald Trump over the top in the delegate count tonight with 89 delegates and another 6 for John Kasich. Congratulations, Dad. We love you.
And then, of course, we have Crooked Hillary. Crooked Hillary, folks. She's been crooked from the beginning, and to think that she has a shot at being our president, crooked Hillary Clinton. We can't let it happen. You can't let it happen.
What for you exactly is she guilty of?
She is guilty of the server. She is guilty of, you look at confidential information. I mean, all of the information that probably has gotten out all over the world. And then, you know what, she's also guilty of stupidity and bad judgment.
But that's not, if that were criminal, we'd all be in jail.
No, I'm not even saying that part is criminal, but she's certainly guilty of that. In terms of this country, she is guilty of having just bad. How could she do a thing like this?
But what do you get? What gets him to jail, though? What's the difference here between rhetoric and law?
What the lawyers are saying is what she did in terms of national security. They have very strict rules and regulations. She's broken all of them.
So the classification issue.
She's broken all of them. Of course it is. I mean, she's broken so much. But she's so, you know, if you look at this from the standpoint of why did she do it, judgment, the word judgment. This isn't criminal judgment. You make bad judgment, although actually under those rules and regulations, judgment is even criminal.
Is any way that Donald Trump gets elected president of the United States?
The reason that Donald Trump will never be elected president is the American people will not accept insults to Mexicans, Muslims, or women.
You said something a few minutes ago that people are already picking up on. You said Republicans are not going to win the presidency, so now we have to protect the Senate. Do you believe that the Republicans will not win the presidency?
I believe that, without a doubt. I believe that without a doubt. I believe it because he lacks the discipline. You know, first of all, Donald Trump is just not doing what is required to win.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business. Complicated. Thank you very much. I've just received a call from Secretary Clinton. She congratulated us, it's about us, on our victory. And I congratulated her and her family on a very, very hard-fought campaign. I mean, she fought very hard. Hillary has worked very long and very hard over a long period of time, and we owe her a major debt of gratitude for her service to our country. I mean that very sincerely.
Hey, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you'd like to see some more.